Hello there everyone, it is time to start over with a brand new campaign of XCOM 2, and this time around I am going to be heavily mined, for we're going to be taking full advantage of a better advent, the War of a Chosen version at least, as well as tons of other UI type of mods to help with the viewer experience as I try and go through with this. Also, I downloaded a bunch of mods for cosmetic purposes here, and I have a full roster of characters already created, mainly because I do not want to be put in a situation where they're going to all be dressed in gowns because I completely unlocked what they could be customized with. I can't quite remember what the mod is there, but I could put regular squads, regular troopers in skirmisher gear if I so wish, and vice versa. So it is completely unlocked, and for that reason I did invest in hopefully a full roster here of soldiers, because I also, for the purposes of this, I'm going to be starting with like a 40 recruits starting roster there, mainly because we are upping it to legend difficulty, and normally a better advent recommends we go down a lower level. So with the fact that wounds the duration of things tend to be prolonged a little bit in legend difficulty, including wounds, I thought to prevent being put in an awkward predicament where I can't actually feel troops because they're all wounded, especially with a beta strike mod. I'm going with beta strike, which doubles the health of everything, so I am bound to have a lot of wounded. So that's to help offset that a little bit. If you were to ask me though, it's more than likely going to make my run more difficult because I'm going to be trying to commit to getting my recruits and squads all promoted as well, which is going to make it more difficult to get a really solid squad for these missions. But my main goal, my main dream for this campaign is to really crank up the tension with the beta strike as well as better advent. Because once it got to a certain point there that I was one-shotting, basically killing all the pods in a single turn, there was really no tension, there was no real risk of losing. Hell, even the final mission seems like it was so easy. I guess that's what happens when you unlock everything in the game, including the chosen weaponry. So I guess it's understandable, but nonetheless, the point of beta strike, going with beta strike, is to help alleviate that, hands down. Because now everything has basically double the health. It increases the duration of certain mission objective timers, which does help some. So there is that. And of course, with the additional 40 recruits, I am going to have a standing force available at all times. Also, what I'm also going to do here is I also download Rubber Jumper Squad Select, and because of the difficulty that we're going to be expecting, I am going to give myself a little bit of a help, and I'm going to start with a 5-man squad. I don't want to move up to 6, I'm hoping that won't be overkill, but this at least gives me access to more utilities, more grenades, and especially for the early game. In all honesty though, I was trying to get the additional squad upgrades mod as well working, but for some reason it would not seem to cooperate with Rubber Jumper's mod, even though it's supposed to work. The reason why I took that mod is because I'm really terrified about how long the mission might drag out for the final mission, and of course the sarcophagus of the chosen. That's what I'm really afraid of with the beta strike and all that. I don't want this to become tedious. I want tension, mind you. And the extra upgrades would have been a good way to do that, because they were specifically a late game, end game type upgrade, considering they require a major and a colonel, I believe, to access additional squad sizes with that mod. But nonetheless, I've talked on long enough. I'll explain all the UI mods as we get into the actual map itself. And with that said, I think, let's see, beta strike's on, just had to double check. We are all set. And I may end up regretting this, but I am going to commit to it in the Iron Man run. Just to help keep it honest, it's going to be a growing experience for me, because this is going to be a nightmare. I'm not going to lie, I have been doing a lot of practicing in Commander and some of the lower difficulties just to make sure that none of the mods crashed, mind you, and of course to get a little idea of what I'm expecting. I even tried once or twice with the Gatecrasher mission on Legend difficulty to really see how ridiculous it is, and I will tell you, Sectoids with 20 health, basically, I'm fighting pretty damn close to an avatar in the first damn mission. Need I point out how ridiculous this is going to get? But the main reason I'm really worried about Iron Man, aside from all that, is that if my game crashes, if my PC crashes for whatever reason, it's going to really screw up the flow, at least as far as the series itself. Maybe not so much for me, because it will save my missions. It will auto-save the missions as I go, but it could very well be put in a position, or rather I will be put in a position where the files, my recording's corrupted, and then I have to do an actual video halfway through a mission. That's why I'm really afraid of. This could bite me in the ass just for that alone. But I'm going to commit to an Iron Man run. That's the idea. That's the plan. We're going to stick with integrated downloads there. As much as I would love to see what the story is for the Nest and the Lost Towers, I think I can find that out in other ways. Even with like a lower difficulty run if I really want to rush through. But let's get to start. Let my nightmare begin. If nothing else, if this gives the nice dramatic battles I want, then this series will be a success, because I am not expecting to win this. Not in the first attempt, if I plan on doing multiple attempts. Let's just focus it on... Well, let me just focus one mission at a time. Because even Gatecrasher itself, I hinted that there was a sectoid in this mission. And the reason for that is there's going to be a third pod. We're facing off against 7 Advent. 1 alien, 6 Advent rather. Or, yes. Okay, I was right the first time. 7 Advent and 1 sectoid. And also, with a better Advent, there's going to be a lot more new unit types we're going to have to face off against. A handful of brand new Advent troopers that have special abilities or traits to them, as well as variations on all the aliens. So let's get started, shall we? We have a Reaper, so that's kind of good for my starting unit, at least a little bit. Now I can plan out where they are, especially for Gatecrasher. The potential to reveal is really damn good, and I get high ground vantage point already. Now, I shouldn't activate a pod down below, right? I might as well move my Reaper first, get the best kind of blue move. Just to make sure I don't get this random dumb luck of getting revealed. And we found our first pod. The one thing I really dislike about these troopers is I think they actually follow me around. I kid you not, I have the sneaking suspicion these troopers deliberately follow me around if I try and run past them. It is really weird, and I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I have access to a Claymore. I could deal with that pod relatively quickly with explosives itself, but I may not want to do that, especially with a brand new unit right here, the Heavy, who's actually is not all that exciting. He just has armor on him. He's just a basic trooper otherwise, but he's still more formidable than the others. Now, what I would like more than anything, is there a way I can get inside? I would like to get inside without making noise. So let's try to do that. If I can get full cover when I open up, then that might be the best case situation for me. It does beg the question, do I activate the sectoid? No, I don't think I actually can. I think I'm safe from activating the sectoid anyway, so move everyone to ideal cover spots. It's going to be a little bit awkward trying to move them in, apparently, because it's really hard to. I could accidentally pick on a lower floor or upper floor if I'm not careful about this. So let's take our time, make sure everything's prepared, and ideally make sure everyone sees what they need to see. Hell, I would like to put Deadpool. Yes, I named one of my soldiers Deadpool there. I even have a mod where it respects the class that I set them as for the customization, so he should be a ranger when he gets his promotion, unless something bugs out. So we have Deadpool, and he's going to be true to his nature if I can make him, if he can survive long enough to be a Blade Master, that is. We'll see if that actually happens or not. But, let's see. I would like to put you there. It's probably not as effective as I like, because you're probably not going to actually see anything in Amania. You could theoretically have gone over there, but I don't want to break. I don't want to. Well, I want you on Overwatch is what I'm trying to get at. Since that is going to be my greatest strength, I'm just worried if these troops go over here, then I'm not going to be able to move and get the ideal Overwatch trap I want. But we're all set. Oh, they're walking away. That's kind of even worse, because then they're just going to run into the building and I can't actually hit them. They didn't go far though. They didn't go far. I just got to figure out how I can engage them now. All my effort is going to be for nothing. Although, so long as they can see one of them, that's perfectly fine. That just means their Overwatch should be able to hit something. I'm really hoping. But I'm still in full cover and I have a height advantage, so the vantage point is mine. No matter what. Now, a big question. Do I leave you there or not? Because there's a good chance you may not see anything. Well, let's attempt it. My Reaper may not get to do a whole lot, but I will need to make sure he's not spotted by a Sectoid if I'm going to do anything sneaky. Of course, he needs damn full cover, otherwise he's just put at risk if he blows his shadow in the first shot. So, can I get him full cover? Oh, I actually can, so that's good enough for me. Okay, it wasn't full... Wait. Oh, it is full cover. I was really thrown off there at first because I thought it was an actual wall. Come on. You can't blame me, right, for thinking for a moment that was not an actual wall. Nonetheless, everyone's on Overwatch. We have a damn good shot. Everyone's in full cover. I couldn't ask for a better start. The only exception, of course, would be shooting at the Sectoid maybe and killing it really quick. Let's get this started, shall we? Oh, I'm wrong. I could have got a critical hit there, but since he was next to cover, it wouldn't work. Oh well. Max damage hit, that's practically critical hit in my books. Now, let's see how to Overwatch. Ooh, they go left. Perfect. Now I actually need to hit. Okay, one down. One's at 3 health. So, is there a way I could kill him off? Uh-oh. I hope nothing bugged out. Okay, nothing bugged out. Not yet, anyway. Unfortunately, Spectre is not in the best spot to get tribute. Since he was still hitting, he wasn't exactly going to hit anything. But he's still in full cover. I would like to wait for him to shoot next turn so maybe he can kill the other one. Because the shot's probably not worth it. I'd rather have him in Overwatch concealed still. If he could have got a killing blow on the weakened soldier, that'd be fine. But yeah, as you can see there, we have it so we can actually see the hit chance of these damn troopers now, which will make the viewing experience a lot better. And eventually, they're going to hit me with those 25s. But full cover pays off nicely, because otherwise, if I stayed on the roof, that would have been like a 45. And damn good angle shot here. Can I get better? I can definitely get better there. I'll leave that for Spectre. In the extreme situation, I don't get the kill. Max damage, Deadpool's doing damn good with the hits so far. Damn good indeed. Now, get us one more like that, will you? Perfect. So far, everything's relatively flawless, except for a little bit awkward positioning. You did get your shot off, though. So I think you're safe there, and I have 2 shots, so let's try for the higher one, shall we? Good angle and all that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Spectre, you're unfortunately not going to get to do a whole lot, which kind of saddens me, because I want to somehow try and get you your promotions, too. At least as early as possible, because I think you're going to be the one who's going to get me my squad size upgrade. Oh, there's a heavy there, there's a trooper there, so we know where all 3 pods are, which is the main benefit, of course, of the Reaper. I can see everything and prepare for the ultimate positioning, the ultimate trap. Of course, the downside means it's going to be really hard for my Reaper to contribute in the fight without putting him in an awkward position as well. But I know where they're at, so let's start doing that as I keep tabs on them. It's going to be a little bit slow here the next few turns, but since I'm on an unlimited timer, why not take advantage of that fact? With how difficult this is going to be, because have a look at that Sectoid. 20 health. I do need to get around to remembering to turn off the loot indicator, because that would make it a lot more better for me. I don't want to try and abuse the fact I know what has loot and what doesn't, but 20 health is no joke, and it can mind spin. It can mind control people. I don't need to tell you how much of a nightmare that thing's going to be if I don't manage it well. Especially on this mission when I don't even have a flashbang. Let me emphasize how terrified I am right now. I do not have a flashbang to fight that thing. So it needs to die, or at least get severely wounded. I don't know how exactly the fatigue system now works, because it randomizes the will on my soldiers. they are moving away from me, which is a bit problematic because that also means if they hug the officer, then there's a real risk I activate 2 pods at once if I do want to fight them. That is really going to suck. And also, I kind of want to do the same thing as I did before. Jump down here, but hopefully not activate anything. Not yet. So I gotta keep that in mind. I want to get inside as my top priority. And since they're moving away from me, that should be relatively easy to do. Although breaking the window is going to wake a lot of people up. I'm sorry, folks. If you're having an afternoon nap, you're getting this rude awakening. I think I want one more. You don't have cover. Not that it matters that much. But I learned the hard way that sectoids, officers, and at least some units can take opportunistic shots if they see me out exposed. Although with Deadbolt health, that's still not really a big issue. It opens them up for so many flank shots. Now, this is the awkward predicament I'm in a little bit. Do I just wait inside the building for them to come to me? Or do I get, or is it AI working against me here and they know I'm hugging this building, trying to hide in there? I could not tell you, and that scares me, because I'm paranoid that the soldiers, the basic troopers pod, follows me around on this map, and I'm paranoid the sectoid now is actually aware of my moves. It's just not doing anything about it. Let's see, I think I activate the pod, or at least go here, because if I do activate the pod, at least I get a single Overwatch shot. Maybe get some free damage that way if it comes back. And now, lockdown, lockout, where do I put you? Because you could basically go there next turn in a blue move from what we've seen. So, we got our ideal engagement. Still gotta figure out where, if this pod's ever gonna come back though, mind you. That could be a problem, but I may have to use Spectre's bait. Because they're still walking away. Which technically does open up for me to engage the officer some. It opens up that possibility for me. Although, is there a way well, if anyone could see the Claymore, I could use the Claymore in the officer pod and heavily wound them. That would be the best case scenario, but I think we found our perfect bird's nest here. I just gotta get ready to somehow activate the officer. Somehow, if they're gonna walk away. I could technically put the bomb on the objective, but I don't think that's gonna get their attention very much. The AI may play stupid on me. We'll see. But these guys don't need to move at all. I think they're in the best advantageous spot they can be. I probably shouldn't Overwatch right away, just in the extreme scenario, but let's see. I just want to see around the corner first. Because they could just walk into me. They could very well just walk into me. Because they are on the move some. So I either activate the pod, the officers, or the sectoid. Russian roulette would probably dictate I end up activating both of them. Now, I want to activate this, but it could be trouble if I do that. I'll have to wait till next turn. Now, if he doesn't get spotted and put himself in a bad spot, then yeah, he can plant it. It's gonna blow his cover, mind you. So long as he stays there, maybe he's alright. Because it's not like he sees anyone already. And then you can shadow next turn. Because the sectoid could be around the corner still. You would think I have good vision. But Overwatch, get ready. He could shadow next turn. Unless the okay, so he can hide. He's perfectly fine. I could have used an activate the pod. That was a stupid idea. That would have been a fun way to get the sectoids after me. Or the officers even. But go figure. Go damn figure. They all know about my plan, don't they? Now, if only I could blow up this monument and send them running to me. That would be justice for this shenanigans that they're pulling on me. Nonetheless, let's try and find the sectoid, or at least a pod. Because this is serious business. It was looking so good until the sectoid somehow had a premonition of its own demise. So, is there a way I could take advantage of that? The officer pod is... I still feel like maybe I should engage the officer pod. At least I'm not going to get screwed by a mind spin that way. Although, it's going to be really weird. Can I reposition for that? I think I can reposition, thankfully. And this will be good for the officer. Let's give up on the sectoid for now. And you can't get there till next turn, which is kind of fine. You'll be able to get positioned there with your blue move. And then, if I can use a claymore, that might be good. Because I don't think they're moving anymore. And let's see, where can I sort of claymore? Only hits one of them though, that's a bit of a problem. This is awkward. Because if I stayed where I was originally, this actually would be better for me. I told you that these things probably read my mind some. And since the Reaper will actually be hidden, so... I forgot about that little tidbit. These guys can stay where they are over here. Oops. I want to move you to full cover though, so that was a mistake. Although that's fine. That little tidbit actually makes this worth doing. I'm overthinking it a little bit, so... You all get ready with your overwatches. And they'll probably walk right into you. At least this will hopefully give me the best shot. They are spread out a bit. I'm hoping you can see the claymore. That's my only other concern right now. There. You'll stay hidden. There's nothing I can do about it, and they'll all be heavily damaged for the rest of the squad. 0% chance to hit, though. Huh. We know that's not true. Well, that's fun. How convenient. So you're gonna have to run the hell out. Even with what? That was like a 25? It doesn't want to tell me, damn it. So you're gonna have to run the hell out regardless. Since I did burn my little my upgrade, my concealment. If only they didn't goddamn run away from me. That would be kind of nice. As it stands now, they're going to be chasing after him, and I don't have any form full cover that I can actually reach. If he survives, that's kind of fine. He's sprinting. 20% chance. Damn, they're hitting all the shots. Am I really going to lose my Reaper because they are conveniently running away? Okay, he may still live. He may still live. Maybe not. There's still one more shot left to go. And actually, you can just hunker down, but you're not going to get much help. Not yet. This is the reason why I kind of regret not having burned Shadow so early. But he's safe. He'll recover. This isn't exactly what I want, mind you. But maybe I was hugging this position too much. But there's my reason right there. 2 50s, or 2 near 50s, and we got the officer for it. I still want to get the sectoid though, that would have been nicer. But we still have overwatches, and that might finish him off. Oh, and apparently one of the troopers didn't even get hit. That I wasn't aware of. Oh well, let's correct that mistake, shall we? There's been plenty already from me probably playing a little too passively. Just a little bit. It's a learning experience though. My Spectre's not going to do a whole lot though, but we know where the sectoid's hiding. Conveniently hiding anyway. And we have a bunch of 45s to shoot at, so we'll take our chances trying to kill this thing and leave one Overwatch available. Alright, you're gonna reload. I could have reloaded with all of them, honestly, but Overwatch, get ready. And we'll see if you can do anything there, Spectre. You have had a rough mission there. Mainly because they conveniently walked right into you. Maybe I should have put you in half cover. Maybe you wouldn't have gotten spot that way. And as we've seen, he's running towards the Sectoid. Okay, I don't know where the trooper is. The trooper's kind of AWOL right now. So let's see if we can get after him. Oh no, we see them. They're finally deciding to come back, god damn it. I do have an Overwatch to kind of punish them for not being a cover. Ooh, max damage hit even with the armor. I like it. You're a little bit vulnerable, but can I get anyone else to shoot? Because you're easily a sitting duck. So to help correct that, you're just going to hunker down for now. Make yourself almost impossible to hit. And Deadpool, you're just going to take a bit of a detour. Still keep your high ground vantage point and maybe get some shots in. Although let me see who you can shoot. I haven't used any of my frags yet, so this is a good time to do it. And gets him out of cover and shreds the armor. So he's looking pretty much dead there. Let's make sure that happens, shall we? Alright, so we got one weakened pod and a Sectoid to boot. And Anya, you're the last one to move. So where do I want to put you? You'll be the only one half cover if I put you there, so might be better to bring you down lower to try and flank. Okay. And of course, get you closer for a possible frag later on. At least I still have 2 in high ground. Ooh, and your Overwatch might do it? Ah, missed the 46. And he has got almost a good flank. Ooh, that was what, 45 or something like that? Why is it not showing me though? Damn it, it's supposed to show and now it's sometimes showing me. Uh-oh. Oh god, mind control. Kill them all. This is what I was afraid of. That last 2 turns so I could probably run the hell away and hope that thing burns out. Because he's no more accurate than an actual trooper, so long as I can keep my distance to avoid gaining like a benefit to his accuracy. Because he is going to eventually just run up here. Is there any way I can get some shots elsewhere? Probably not. It's not looking like anyway. So maybe to burn out that damn Overwatch, or burn that mind control, I should probably back off some. At least try to anyway. Make it so he can't get a flank. No one can actually shoot the trooper though, apparently, if I were to back up. And can I actually throw a grenade on him? I'm willing to take get one shot at. Hopefully he doesn't die. It doesn't look like it can actually kill the cover though. And there's a chance I could just straight up kill him. Let's try and minimize the fire. If I kill the cover, that'd be a bonus. Nope. Now, do I commit with a second frag? Do I commit with a second frag? Because there's no way in hell I want to shoot Harry. I might as well get them out of the way. I have one more left though, destroy cover for that big play against the Sectoid. Now just gotta make sure it doesn't get a flank. That's my real fear, is that thing's gonna hurt like hell when it does hit me. I thankfully only have 25s to deal with. Oh god, Overwatch was a mistake. Because it's gonna shoot at Harry now. Damn it, hitting the 35. Okay, Overwatch, that's a trigger. Okay, so let's back off. keep that 25% hit chance going, ideally. That's the plan, because that mind control will last one more turn. So let's just try and hunker down, make sure flank's not ideal. Doesn't actually happen, but Deadpool can't get full cover, so he's gonna probably have to he's gonna have to run off somewhere else. With that said, okay, Overwatch won't trigger, thank God. So I think we're safe from him, at least. We're safe from Harry for now, and I don't want to put you anywhere near this fight, Spectre, because you're gonna be screwed. You're with the better Advent AI. You're gonna be the focus of everything. And of course, damn zombie too. I can kind of kill the zombie, mind you. It's just got 16 health. So you know that's gonna be fun. This is why I would have loved to have the Overwatch trap ready for the Sectoid, but they decided not to cooperate. Now, where is the Sectoid? You have a good chance to hit, but the Sectoid was of course prepared for that inevitable betrayal. But can I flank from another angle? You sadly can't flank right now, which would have been amazing. Am I willing to put you in half cover? And possibly in range of the zombie? I think I deal with the zombie. I don't think I have much of a choice in the matter. Because I seriously doubt I can kill a Sectoid next turn. Although these misses are gonna suck. These misses are gonna be terrible. And I don't see a zombie from here either, so that makes it even better for me. Worst case, anyone on the low ground can probably just run off and to run up to the building for safety. And at least got that. The Sectoid is not exactly in the best spot, but Overwatch, chances are you're going to get mind controlled again, aren't you? It may be due to you having low will or something. I just don't know what else to do with you. I would love to get a nice flank shot, though. Let's get Spectre in a better position, though, so he can hopefully contribute. Am I okay with the Sectoid taking a shot at you, though? If I'm so lucky, maybe the Sectoid won't see you. Who am I kidding? The Sectoid's more than likely going to see you no matter what. So, just try, take your shot, and hopefully contribute. And I think this thing's on fire, too. Or if it moves, it'll be on fire. Let's try the Overwatch. I'm probably going to regret this. But it's the best thing I could think of with this damn Sectoid. It's going to mind control again, though, isn't it? Okay, I think we resisted. Okay, so there is some hope there. And he still is Overwatch, so is that still available? Please don't be able... Please don't be able to reach her. Please tell me you can't melee. Okay. At least I got something going for me. Slightly. Is there a way I can shoot at the zombie? Spectre, start getting useful. Start being useful there, because I do not want you anywhere near that Sectoid. And then I just need maybe one more hit to kill it. Who's the best shot for that? Because Deadpool sure as hell can't. Lockdown, just reload it. Or lock out. And if you miss, that would spell, well, even if you low roll, you might be in trouble. We gotta deal with this Sectoid. There's a reason I'm terrified of that damn thing, and now you can kind of see why. So, just Overwatch, and maybe it goes into a bad spot. Because you were hunkered down. Never mind, hunkered down wore off. But, I think this is now vulnerable to a flank, or attacks from above at least, I'm hoping. Can I at least get some form of shots on him? Because if I go down there, the big problem with that is he's going to flank me, but I think Deadpool can take the hit. I may have to commit to those hits. Do have a frag grenade still. Only I Ananya, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. You're the only one with grenade. So let's try and get you in a spot to be contribute then. I think it's the plan. Well, Deadpool does the one thing I never thought I would see him do. Be brave. Crazy, sure, but be brave? Probably not. Because he can get a nice critical hit here. Damn good hit. I think my panicking friend, Harry, can actually flank as well. He only has half cover, so you know he's a tempting target.
Understood. Moving out.
He can still take a hit, though. He can still take a hit unless he gets a lucky critical hit, that Sectoid. But I'm taking it. Let's start chipping it down. Alright, it was a slow start. We're making progress finally. I just gotta put my Reaper somewhere where he's not gonna suddenly die for no reason at all, though. It sounded so good until they actually revealed them. Then my plans got foiled quite sorely. I think I keep you there because the Sectoid... Well, the Sectoid's gonna try and flank Deadpool, I think. The better advent mod makes it so that they flank if they're in a bad position and if they're able to. So that paid off, but now Lockout is flanked. Ooh. I should have seen that coming. Well, we lost the recruit. The civilian's gonna try and help him apparently. That was mighty nice of him. But, ooh, that was brutal. Needless to say, that was brutal. Oh, maybe this was a mistake bringing you down, but you got a damn good chance to kill him. So let's commit. Yes, it probably dragged on a lot more than it need to. It's 20 health for crying out loud, and God, that Sectoid just murdered my poor recruit. Now, with flashbangs, maybe that won't be so much of an issue. Because I had to deal with mind control after all. Maybe I should count my blessings that we only lost one soldier, considering my poor Reaper. Ah, my. Not a promising start, is it? Not a promising start at all. But it should get better from here on out, at least the combat-wise, combat end of things. With the objective timer, that might not so be convenient. At least we'll have a flashbang available to me. A flashbang to help negate the mind control, maybe deal with a zombie, because these first few missions are probably going to be rough, so I'm going to have to seriously consider, pulling back and running, I guess, as we get a frame rate hit. I was kind of worried about this with all the mods I'm kind of utilizing. I figured it wouldn't be as much of an issue, but let's see what we have. Ananya, you are a sharpshooter, congratulations. It's going to be really hard to utilize you, though. Deadpool, as I told you, is going to be a ranger, so he's all set. He's going to slash some sectoids. And, let's see. Specialists. We're all good. I would love to get you trained up as soon as possible for when I finally get a med kit, because I don't think I have the means to get a med kit, as well as a flashbang. And what's with this compatibility? Ooh. You have very high compatibility with 2 of my soldiers, so... Aside for 13 days wounded result, swear, alright. They're just going to be missing on a mission. I'm really hoping they're available for the second mission, or the third one rather, with the Lost, or the Resistance mission, I believe it is, where I have to help the Reapers out. But, let's get the real campaign started, shall we? I played passively enough as is. And I can't remember what loot I got. Did I get anything that was worth getting modular weapons for? It doesn't hurt to get it, because I'm going to, without a doubt, go for biotech. Research the nanochip for possible mind shields as soon as I can afterwards. And it's not like I'm going to be able to buy a mind shield once I buy all my equipment. So, Guerrilla Tactics School, we're going to start off with. It's a whopping 28 days, but it's a start. It is a damn start, so... Let's continue on, shall we? We still have 38 soldiers available to us, so it's better than nothing, right? We got plenty to go around. This is going to be a long campaign. I don't know what exactly is causing this slowdown. I thought I tested before and it just now recently started. I'm not sure why. And of course we have to get the rumor that's the worst one for us. I don't want more rookies, but it'll have to do, I guess. It will have to do. Oh, and the Reaper's now showing off. Okay. He really performed well in that one, did he? He nearly got killed in the same turn he got revealed. So that's fun. Modular weapons done. The rumor's pretty much done. And now I need to research this biotech to get access to this sectoid autopsy. Don't know if I'll research it right away, but at least that option's available to me, and that's going to be damn important. And we get what, 3? We get 3 recruits, so not too bad. Another soldier, god damn it. Well, at least this gives me a squatty. This kind of makes up for the soldier I lost, who would have been a squatty, so maybe this is not so bad after all. We're just going to have our second mission come up in a moment, though, so I'm not going to benefit from it. Alright, guerrilla ops. We have to recover an item hack from a train, so an engineer would be nice, but I think my engineer's wounded, aren't they? And we get an engineer. So this would be good for my specialists if I can field them. I don't think I can field my specialists. I think they were the one wounded. Yeah, Harry Brown was my specialist, so I would love to have you in on this. It makes my life a lot easier trying to hack that, and it would really help with getting you your promotion for medical protocol. But I think I'm going to end off here. Get myself prepared for the nightmare to come, as I'm going to call it. This is going to be my worst nightmare, especially trying to get really good value out of the Rangers, because they can either do exceptional for me, or they're just going to aggro everything. They're going to activate all the pods when I try and get aggressive with that shotgun. And let's see, did I get any weapons? Ooh! Advanced Scope is like an amazing upgrade to start with. And I do have a sniper for it. So, I'm going to have to consider that. But first, let us buy us our flashbang for that damn mind control and to really deal with those sectoids, because right now I'm completely broke. Thank you everyone for watching. It was a bit of a slow start, but I'm sure you can understand my reasons why I'm afraid of those damn soldiers, let alone the sectoid. But once we start getting into it, I should get a little more used to it. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed.